Hi, welcome to CraftBox for Sunday, March 25th. Today we're going to be talking about a story that occurred in the Sunday Review, which sometimes has moments in it that are slice of life in the New York Times, and so for that reason it can be kind of a great foray to sort of break and distract from some of the depressing news you might see in the other sections. So this slice of life that's happening today is by Elisabeth Egan, and Elisabeth Egan's piece is actually about her as a mother with a high school junior who is applying to college and under a lot of stress and involved in a lot of things. But she also, Elisabeth Egan, the author, is under some stress because a lot of people are asking her about her daughter's college. But the moment of craft that we're going to be focusing on here today is actually how she, as an author, has sort of made up a way to sort of give us interior thought. So in general, there's a big emphasis in narrative writing to sort of use show, don't tell, which everybody sort of means that you don't tell us what a character is thinking, but you kind of show us through their actions. So this is a little bit of a new twist on that. And so what Elisabeth Egan does here is that she describes a moment of movement that her daughter is engaged in. In this case, it's her daughter shrugging. She says, "My daughter shrugs," an adolescent Morse code meaning. And then she gives us her daughter's interior thought, or really more what she would say, but she's not saying, or she would say, but maybe she's saying through the shrug of her shoulders. And she italicizes it. She puts backslashes in it the way that we might when we're quoting poetry. So she really has kind of merged her own writing style here to show us a character's interior thought. So the interior thought is, whatever you don't get it, Julia's mom lets her do it. So this whole sentence here is really this author's own creation to kind of give us a sense of how the mom is interpreting or deciphering some of the movements her daughter's making. So it's really a pretty clever way to kind of do that. My daughter shrugs, an adolescent Morse code meaning, whatever, you don't get it, Julia's mom lets her do it. So we get this sense of both the action and also what at least the mom is interpreting is behind the action. So she does it one other time a little later in the piece. She says, she shrugs, fine, I'm tired. Julia's mom never yells. So there's this way that we get a sense of what the characters are doing and how the characters are interpreting the monologue or the interior thoughts that are behind the character's actions. So I think this is really clever, and I love how it shows us that form, punctuation, how we italicize something, how we use the backslash, all of that really is about the author's choice, as long as we get a sense that they're creating interior rules for it and they're following along with it. So I see Elisabeth Egan doing that here, and I think that it's working. Thanks for joining us for CraftBox. We'll see you next week.